Well, guys, one thing's for sure. It's 6 a.m. and I can sleep. But now, on a real note, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are doing good. My name's Andy, and it's early. I can definitely tell you that. But no, I'm going to get some work done up here. Basically, everybody knows, I'm sure, how the years have went last year, I guess so far this year. Hasn't really been a whole lot to do, and besides lockdowns and hanging out in your house, and that's about it. Yeah, thanks. What is going on right now? Controller like bugging out there. But yeah, and then on top of everything else, I just kind of moved to Cincinnati. It's getting cold. It's like 20 to 30 degrees right now. It's right going into the fresh winter, so unfortunately, can't really go outside and actually skateboard a whole lot. So I just kind of figured that I'd get on here and make some content and hang out with you guys. Gives me something to do at least. But one of a lot of the things that I still see, like I watch a lot of YouTube, so a lot of things I still see is people wondering the console version of skaterxl versus the PC version of skaterxl. Obviously with the mods and the stats being and all that, and definitely makes it worth it. And I see a lot of people, giving their opinions on which one is better. I mean, obviously we know, but they are already on PC and they're not really playing on console. I actually started playing this game on console for however long it's been out now. I've got it like the first day it came out, and then once I moved to PC, I kind of figured it'd be cool to give you guys a little bit of insight from a console player on if it's actually worth it or not. And what I'm gonna say is, yeah, obviously I'm back on PC, but first of all, I did not move back to PC for this game. I mean, yeah, it's fun with mods and everything, but I just personally, I played console like my whole life, but once I started playing PC, it's a night and day difference for me. Once I built like a decent little PC, it's nothing crazy, just a little budget PC. If you guys want to know what I use, I'll put it in the description. I've actually only had this computer for like 2 months now, I think. But yeah, the point of this story is, do I think it's worth it on console? Coming from console, and I'm gonna say that really depends on who you are. On a different map. If you're someone that's gonna, you're looking for the hardcore, like, too detailed, like, simulation skateboarding game, are you gonna like it on console? Probably not. If you're someone that's been studying this game only watching PC modded gameplay, are you gonna go to the console? Probably not. Now, if you're somebody who's more so that, where do I want to go? I haven't even downloaded that many maps. Let's just go here. If you're somebody that's, you're just a skateboarder at heart and you just want to play skateboarding games, if it's it's a $40 game, I think it is now. Is it worth it to me just to play it like a base game? I think it's great. The thing with this console versus, oh my god, what's my cord doing right now? The thing with console versus PC, I think just people go into console with way higher expectations than they should, because a lot of the YouTubers on here are playing PC, so that's all you're really accustomed to. Like, this game base model, just vanilla settings, is it's like buying DLC for a game. Of course, like, buying the DLC is gonna further the game, make the game better, make it more fun, give you more things to do. And essentially, that's how it is in mods. Now, if you go into this with like lower expectations of just wanting to play the game, then yeah, I think you're gonna have fun, because the main thing about this game is it's a creative game. It's all about creativity, filming your lines. And if you guys watch like Garrett Jr.'s, or I think Milky even started doing it, which I watched them guys a lot. They started doing like the skaterxl submits and reviewing people's clips. Some of those guys, man, like they got vanilla gameplay on console. You can't even hardly tell that they're playing like vanilla gameplay, just because, like, let's see, like you can do like I can do a switch flip, looks just like that, you know, kind of like rocker, drop down there, or you can rocket them. You know, no two kickflips are going to look the same. And, you know, that doesn't change from modded or gameplay or vanilla gameplay. So you can get in there, you can get creative. I personally, if my controller doesn't quit right now, it's too early for this. Sorry guys, if I get my mind working on my controller this morning. Anyway, if you're just one of those people, like I said, that enjoy just, you know, skateboard games, and you're not gonna, like, for lack of better words, like nitpick it, you're gonna have fun because it's creative. No two tricks are gonna look the same. Now, I mean, yeah, you can get into PC and, you know, the mods and the stats menu. It's gonna make it accustomed to every little detail of what you want your gameplay to be, which, you know, I'm sure you guys seen it. You could, from your gravity, your pop force, your high pop, grind pop, manuals, like you can change, you know, auto catch, hippie ollies, like late flips. You can even change like the degrees and things of your ankles and legs. So yeah, obviously it's gonna make things better, but I don't think that it takes away from the base of the game. And even some things are better. I know transition on vanilla is, I wouldn't say like a world of difference better, but it is better. So if you're enjoying it from transition, then yeah, you know, you're gonna have a little bit of a perk over console there. And then, but you know, they've got the mod IO now and stuff on console, so I think that, you know, they're working towards it, which, you know, a lot of people do say, and I agree with it too. Easy Day doesn't communicate extremely a lot, but I do think that eventually they'll have some sort of stats menu. Maybe not to this degree, because I know script mods on console and stuff, or at least Sony and Microsoft are a little bit different and really allow those things. But I think the main thing with mods is you're going to have attention to detail. I know a lot of people have concerns with the maps, and they are starting to put more maps in there. Hopefully they can get to a point where they can do that a little bit more quickly. So, like I said, I came from consoles, so I do understand the consoles, people's feelings and views on it, and I agree. You know, it is very frustrating. I think there is room to grow with the console version. I do think you'll like it. Like I said, then, you know, you're gonna get into the modded gameplay, and, you know, it's super cool because, I mean, you know, you can make a regular traffic look like this, or, you know, you can make it more vertical. You get a little bit more style, you know, some vertical like switch tray. Like, that looks so clean to me. Or, you know, on the 540 flip. You can, you know, it's a lot easier to make the difference. Really, that's what mods do. I mean, it makes the games a lot better, but it also makes it a lot easier. But another thing is, there's a lot more like detail-oriented skateboarders, I think, that are making these mods. Which even you can hear the sound mod, or sound, bless. The sound mod. Somebody get me out of here. The sound mods make a, you know, a world difference. So that's one of these games that every little detail does make the world of difference. And, you know, me going to PC, I personally think if you can get a PC, like a budget one, for, I got this one for like $800, I think, and it plays mods, it streams everything. Also, if you guys want to hang out with me on stream, I do stream 4 days a week, Wednesdays through Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern time. Links to that will be in the description as well. But if you're on, even if you're on the fence of like getting a PC, I think you would absolutely love it. And if you guys want a video on why I really came back to PC over console, then I can make one for that, just leave the comments. But like I said, guys, at least you don't have to deal with this. But I don't think it's a win all end all thing if you are on the fence to get this game on the console. I don't think you're not going to enjoy it. mean, yeah, you might get burnt out for a while, but even, you know, I have all these mods here and I get burnt out on it. That's just comes with the name of the game there. You're gonna get bored with any game, especially one that doesn't have a story or anything. It's just strictly simulation. So, one thing I want to do is, if you guys really haven't seen it, I'm gonna film a line, just a regular modded line, or at least a trick, 2-trick line, something like that, with mods on and with mods off. I'm gonna try to kind of put like a creative side on the non-modded side versus the modded side, to see if, you know, you can still get that creativity and make it look pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in here. I try to put like a little bit more, I guess, detail and creativity into the non-modded version, just to show that you can still be creative with this game if you don't have mods. I mean, you can even do like the field of view thing, which is kind of like a fisheye effect. I'll show you guys. If you get close to him, kind of, well, drop it down, and then you just field of view it and zoom it out. You can kind of see how it kind of gives like that fisheye effect. Just don't go like extremely too far, because it kind of gives it like that distorted look. But even if you want to do something like in post edit, you can kind of put like a fisheye vignette around it, and, you know, get the same idea. So I mean, you can still do the things that modded PC players can do to an extent, as far as like filming wise. It just takes a little bit more work, and depends on if you want to do stuff after, you know, like post. And but then, you know, there's also some things like you're not going to get a tracelet to look like that. You're not able to, I mean, you can do like the impossible thing, which is kind of like that, like kind of looks like an impossible. You know, those little details, yeah, you're not going to get. But my overall opinion, if you're completely on the fence about it, and you're not going to be one of those people to completely like just destroy the game on detail of how unrealistic it is, you know, you're just going to play it for the skateboarding simulation fact of it, then yeah, you're going to have fun with it. And there's nothing wrong with being that. If you are, I'm one of those people, now that I've played mods, that I probably, you know, really won't go back. Well, like I said, that's not the reason I changed from PC. If you guys, like I said, if you guys want to know why I switched to PC, I'm going to make that a totally separate video. Let's go into more depth of my PC. Actually, the B-roll in the beginning of this intro clip here is actually the inside of my PC, because I didn't know where else to use them. I'm not the most creative person in the world, so, or the most professional editor, we'll say. I'm a pretty basic person that just plays video games. But like I said, if you're on the fence, get it. If you're on the fence of getting a PC, get it. I mean, like I said, this is a budget PC, and it does what I need it to do, and I love it. And I'm not going to, you know, completely nitpick my PC. I plan on upgrading it as I go. Like I said, take everything opinionated, guys, and, you know, hopefully this coming from someone that has played it on console, that has actually enjoyed it on console, I think you'll like it. I really do. So, but I appreciate it, guys. And like I said, I stream every Wednesday through Saturday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to try to have 3 uploads on this channel a week, at least, kind of like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, and then stream one during the weekend. Current plans. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitch, all that will be linked in the description. I appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.